Today's review comes from Left-Handed Giant, based in Bristol. This is Slumbering Infinity, a hazy IPA. But what's it going to be like? Keep watching to find out. Welcome back to Rockers Beer Review. Today we're going to Left-Handed Giant, based in Bristol. They've always made good beers. Maybe nothing great, but this is Slumbering Infinity. It's a hazy IPA, 6.5%. And this is a collaboration with Yakima Chiefs. Yakima Chiefs, the breweries. Brewed in collaboration with Yakima Chief Hops as one of the only 3 UK breweries chosen for the WFD programme. In 2025, we're incredibly excited to use YCH 803 Citra, 100% essential hop oil extract, 200 times more concentrated than T90 pellets. Expect stone fruit sweetness, bright citrus, and hints of bursting fig. I can't even read. But it actually says hazy IPA with I'm going to try and actually read properly. YCH 803 Citra. So that's Citra hot pellet, but it's also got Nelson, Rakow, and Mutueka in it. So let's see what this one's like. Crack it open, get it in a glass. As I said, the reason why I picked this one up, as much as I don't mind Left-Handed Giant, I've had some good beers from them. Nothing that jumps out as being great, so I don't always buy them. But when I bought this, this had an untapped rating of 4.3, and there was a lot of people saying this is the best beer that Left-Handed Giant have ever made. So I thought, well, get that. I did have a quick look now, and the numbers have come down. It's like 4.18, but there's obviously more people have drank it since then. But still over 4, anything over 4 untapped's bound to be good. And look at that, beer in a glass, thick, custardy looking. This is only an IPA, remember, not a double IPA. We got just under 2 fingers, fairly loose white head, but that colour and that thickness looks incredible. Let's see what the aroma's like. Well, the aroma is a little subdued. There's a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of citrus, but compared with other beers I've had recently, although yes, doubles, this is lacking. It's not really, there's a nice aroma to it, but it's very difficult to pick out anything. So let's see if the taste is better. Cheers, everyone. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not the greatest beer I ever drank, which I don't know whether I thought I was going to drink that, but I thought I was going to get something a bit better. Again, like the aroma, it's a little subdued in terms of flavour. I thought it was going to be massive. What were these hot pellets? Again, I mean, that colour of that beer looks incredible. Let's go back again for the taste. So there's a lovely flavour, the Citra flavour. But it doesn't really do much. There's lots of citrus fruits, but I'm not getting much of the New Zealand stuff in there. So there's not, the Nelson's not coming through. Even the Mutueka, there's citrus in there, but I'm not getting big cutting flavours of grape. So I don't know. I mean, the mouthfeel is great on this, and it feels like a solid, medium-bodied beer. There's a little bit of there's a little bit of sweetness and sharpness all coming in together. And then you're getting that look, almost like that sherbety flavour coming in, which I love in beers. But just when you think, well, where's this going? It doesn't go anywhere. And then it just all the flavour subsides a bit. And you're sort of left going, yeah, I'm getting a slightly sherbety flavour, a slightly lemony flavour, a slight maybe gooseberry coming in, but not grape, not melon, that sort of stuff. It's very sort of light flavours. Bit of a weird one, this, because you drink it and you think, well, this is going to be great, but there's something that's not quite right there. It tastes really, I mean, it's one of those sort of beers that you drink it and you go, oh, that's quite Moorish, I'm going to keep drinking that. And you just enjoy it for what it is. But obviously when you review stuff, you want to sort of pinpoint the different flavours, you want to pinpoint how it, you know, the different, the complexity of the beer. But you're left with a very sort of citrus, sort of heavy beer, which has this sort of chewy mouthfeel quality, which is great. But the flavour comes and then it just sort of just disappears. It's a bit of a strange one. It's enjoyable, it tastes good, but it ain't the best beer I've ever drank. And it's, you know, it's not even in the top sort of 20 or 30 IPAs I've ever drank. It's okay, it's solid. So let's get some scores. Okay, ready to do live scores of Slumbering Infinity. Like the can artwork, it's quite cool. This is a hazy IPA at 6.5% from Left Handed Giant in collaboration with Yakima Chief Hops. We've got big citrusy flavour, Citra, and a different type of Citra, which is more of a hop pellet blend. Is it hop? No, it's in a hop oil. Maybe that's why it's a bit weirder in flavour. We've also got Nelson, we've got Mutueka, and we've got Rakau in there. It's a good beer, but not a great one. Okay, we'll start with aroma. So aroma was a bit disappointed. I expected a big hit of aroma, but the aroma was a little bit lacking. So I'm giving it 12 for aroma. Appearance-wise, the colour-wise looks good. Definitely custardy, lovely lacing. Certainly a thick, opaque, hazy beer. So I'm going to give it a 9, actually, for appearance. Flavour-wise, it tastes great. It tastes good. But pinpointing individual flavours is difficult. So flavour-wise, it's a good but not great 34 for flavour. Value for money, this was just over a £5, so not too bad. I'm giving it a solid 8. And then my overall experience, well, it's a bit of a weird one. Because, again, you go into this beer thinking it's going to be the greatest IPA you've ever had. And the taste certainly is pleasant, but there's not much complexity to it. So overall experience, I'm going to give it 14. So we top the scores up and we get well, I'm going to have to rescore this again because I can't wear 20, 34, 43, 77 out of 100. So it's a recommended beer. It's good. It's not great. I probably would almost say, though, it's probably a better of the Left Handed Giant beers that I've had. But it's just, as much as it tastes nice, which I hate they're using that word, but it tastes pleasant, very middle of the road sort of words I can use, really. There's just not that complexity. There's not like a real zest in there. There's not a real dankness. It's very light in its flavouring. Mouthfeel's good. There's this sherbety bit, which is very good. I like that in beers. But it's just sherbet as opposed to an actual lemony or lime or grapefruit. There's just not those flavours coming through. So 77, recommended, higher end of the recommended. As I said, probably the best Left Handed Giant beer I've had, but still not up there with the likes of, you know, when I think of recent IPAs I've had, the Soma beers from Spain, the Beak Mustard, the Manchester IPA from Northern Monk. They were a lot better than this. This is just good, not great. So let me know if you've had it. Let me know what you think. Left Handed Giant. Must get down to Bristol and go to the tap room because there's lots of great breweries in Bristol. They have a festival thing, craft beer festival. Every year I say I should go to, and I don't. It's one of those places. It's a good night out in Bristol. I should go because there's some great breweries, pubs, and all the rest of it. So yeah, let me know if you had any experience in Bristol drinking craft beer. And until the next one, well, you know what you do. Drink good craft beer, like, subscribe, and keep on rocking.